Well, okay. Great. See you never. Everybody's dead.
Yep.
Cool.
More or less.
I wish I never said we could rewind.
Yeah.
Now we have more questions.
You killed us all.
As we all materialize in here, we are back for Season 2 of Occult Origins. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for the hype train and everybody who gave subs and bits and all that fun stuff. Really appreciate it. I am Greeting Moon, and I'm here with Melly and Fickle today to setting our paths on for the new story to tell for this next season. I'll go around and let everybody, let the piano continue doing its little jingle as we'll pass it over to Melly to introduce herself.
I am Melly to Marsen. I go by Melly or Marsen. In this role-playing game, I am Livy Domingue, a femme fatale, and I am super, super, super excited to pick up where we left off and to continue to game with these amazing people.
Hell yeah.
And then we'll go over to Fickle.
Yeah, that's me. I'm Fickle Ficus, or Brian. You can call me whatever. Just don't call me late for dinner. No, I play Rory Shack. I'm a New York mobster with a heart of gold. Yeah, that's my shtick. There's not too much else going on. Yeah.
Nothing too complicated. But with that all kind of squared away, I think it's time to roll the trailer and
Oh, baby.
get us started for the new season, and we'll be back in just a few moments here. Don't go anywhere. Bam. And as we flicker back to life on the screens here, there we go. And we will get the scene set, as it were. It is evening of September the 3rd. The tin roof patters with a dull roar as the storm outside partially obscures the street. The sizzle of the flat iron and the clamor of chatter and cooking fill the small diner. The front door of the diner has a large spiderweb crack in it, where water slowly seeps in to form a puddle on the floor. Livy and Rory sit in the corner booth of the diner as the smell of eggs, coffee, and sausage and sweet syrup waft about. The surroundings stir surreptitiously in her periphery as Livy stares at the scar in her hand. As she gazes, the lines in her hand swirl like waves at sea. Rory speaks as if from very far away, pulling her back into the diner.
What was that? Roy, did you say something?
So, sorry.
Sorry, I'm so distracted right now. I just, what was that? I'm so hungry right now.
Yeah. Do you want to sit down? Is there a waiter anywhere?
Let me see.
There's a corner booth that's empty and you can sit down.
Yeah. Why don't we take a seat. Ladies first, and I'll gesture for you to walk in front of me.
Thanks. Goodness.
As you sit down, the server arrives. And... The usual for you?
For both of us?
Yeah. You were here not too long ago.
I was?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Of course, yeah, the usual, of course.
The usual.
Of course.
2 chicken parmesans it is. She scratches a note down on her pad and sweeps back into the kitchen. As you kind of settle in and take your bearings and maybe unfold your napkins, put them in your lap, you notice the outside has become completely obscured by the torrential downpour.
I've been, this is something that I planned to do for a long time, and I'm really glad that we are finally having this opportunity to sit down together and have a nice meal.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the chicken parm was delicious last time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know, Livy.
Yeah.
I guess, what are your plans for the future? Where do you see yourself in 5 years,
I definitely see maybe just a smidge more of normalcy. Maybe get back to my career, have a normal job for a little bit, maybe.
Sure.
Just piecing some things together, I guess, and...
What do you mean?
Well... to be a little bit vulnerable right now, which is going to be very difficult for me. Kind of feeling alone in the world right now, just, with family-wise, kind of writing off my sister. She's a bit dead to me at the moment. But, figuratively speaking for now, I suppose.
Yeah.
What about you? 5 years down the line? You see yourself kind of settling down, or?
Yeah, I guess that was kind of the the hope. Is I kind of hoping that life will sort itself out a little bit, that we could that I could find myself a little bit more in a position to have a life rather than, I don't know, whatever it is I've been doing.
Yeah. I guess in that same vein, if you could have a perfect day anywhere, doing anything, what would you be doing?
A perfect day?
Yeah, the perfect day. None of this craziness.
Oh, jeez. That's quite the question, huh?
I got that question from someone quite awesome, so I would hope he would be able to answer it.
The perfect day. The perfect date? You say the perfect date?
Day.
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 Yeah. Perfect day. Perfect day.
As Rory kind of fumbles with his answer, the doors to the kitchen kind of bang open, and the server kind of comes out with 2 plates and slides them onto the table in front of you.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Turns on him, disappears back into the kitchen. As you kind of looked up, Livy, you notice that the water level outside has crept up the outside windows. The cracks in the front window begin to spray as water comes through them.
Rory?
Yeah.
It's raining really bad out. Do you see that at the window?
Do I?
Looks fine. Sunny day. A little bit of rain, but, you can still see the sun.
Yeah. Look, it's been bad out there for a long time, but starting to finally feel like things might get a little bit brighter. So, I know what you mean, but it doesn't always have to be bad.
No, Rory. It's flooding outside. Why is
the diner continues to bustle like nothing's going on?
Why is no one worried about this? You guys, it's flooding outside. Rory, we gotta go. We gotta go. Just
Livy, hey, it's okay. It's all right. We're okay.
No, we're not. Do you see outside? Rory, outside, look.
I'm telling you, this chicken parm is absolutely incredible. You gotta try it. Come on, you haven't touched it.
I can't. Do you hear that?
All I can think about right now is this meal sitting here with you. So let's enjoy it while it lasts, huh?
Rory, just listen to me. Just listen to me for just a second, Rory. Please.
I'm listening.
Just listen. We have to go. Like with the music, it's the music and it's flooding outside. Rory, we gotta go. Rory, we gotta go. We gotta go. Right, like
fork
right
and
now.
knife down. Be like, okay, look, Livy. Hey, if you say we gotta go, I'm listening to you. Where you lead, I will follow.
Okay. Can we pay the tab? I gotta get in my purse. Here's the money for the tab. We gotta go right now.
I got it. Don't worry about it.
We gotta go.
We gotta go.
We just how are we gonna leave? Just the doors. It's the water's the water.
As
we just walk outside. Like,
as Livy gets up and looks at the door, the water has reached past the window, and these odd but familiar creatures swim in silhouettes throughout the brackish water.
And to me, none of this is there.
Nah. In fact, it's a perfect time to probably pop that gift you gave her. Got her.
Yeah. Livy, there's something that I've been wanting to show you, to give you, I should say.
What?
I got you a little something. It's nothing big, but I thought it'd be something that you could.
Rory, do we have to do this right now? This is outside. Rory, there's. What is that?
It's what you asked for.
What?
It's what you asked for.
He produces a rectangular velvet box and hands it to you.
What is this?
Livy, I wanted you to know how much you mean to me, and I thought that this would be a little something that would show you how special you are.
What? Are you... Oh, Rory? What?
You stand there with the velvet box in your hand.
Open it.
Okay.
As you look down, the water level kind of rises above your ankles quickly. And as you open the box, it reveals an ornate two-tier necklace. The upper tier is a fine leather choker with a golden ring centerpiece, while the lower tier is of black pearls draped low.
This is gorgeous, Rory. This is real. Is this real?
Look, the whole world's going crazy. As much as anything is real, this is. So put it on. Enjoy the time we got.
Will you help me?
I would be honored to. I'll help her put on the necklace.
As you kind of grasp both sides of the necklace, she turns to look at the front window once again, and as the spiderweb cracks begin to chip and more water floods in, the clasp is done in the back, and the glass gives way, and all manners of water and unknowable entities and abominations cascade inside. In an instant, all is black. Meanwhile, smoke rises from the village of Rockport as the storm lulls off, if only for a moment. On a dock in the harbor, a car rattles up to speed as silhouetted figures stir on the deck of a ship behind them. Rory presses the pedal to the metal as the group shrinks in the rear view, while Livy stares at the scar in her palm. Livy says some unintelligible phrase and zones out, while preoccupied Rory turns west onto Norwood and scans the road. As the car zooms past, the elongated shadows dart across smashed facades of houses, avoiding the headlights as the car zooms past.
Livy, you good?
Livy's non-responsive, actually.
Hey, Livy, I'll just sort of shake your shoulder as I'm driving.
She's in a bit of a trance.
Oh, God damn it. I'll look to the back seat, where hopefully Gabby still is.
Gabby is laying there. She's still sleeping. Sliding a little bit as you take a turn on the bench seat.
I'll just sort of rub my eyes and like, fuck. Okay. I'll just, shift gear and keep going faster.
The tires squeal as the car veers around a bend before it rattles back up to speed. Approaching the main intersection, charred corpses hang from the streetlights like strange fruit along the main street. South, the Memorial Hall, now crooked and crumbling, draws your eye to a fissure that's now bisecting the South Road and going into the woods.
Jesus. Is that the way that I'm going?
That's the way you wanted to go onto the South Street to get out, but
okay.
Obviously that's not the way you're going now, so you end up going straight through the intersection, kind of past the cemetery where you ditched the George's car a few days ago.
Okay.
As you pass through the intersection, silhouettes stir in the half-light of your periphery. As you speed up, trees flit by the windows as the car moves uphill and begins to bog down a little bit as you head towards Main Street and Freedom. As the vehicle reaches the pit, the headlights illuminate the top, and the shadow of a large fissure stretches across the road subtly in front of you and into the woods.
Jesus Christ.
Can you give me a drive auto roll?
Yeah, absolutely. Just gonna casually drive into a fissure and end season 2 very quickly.
Dope.
Drive auto, here we go. It's the purple one or the green one? I don't remember, it's been a minute.
Green one.
Okay. Fail.
Well, as Rory cuts the wheel to avoid going into the fissure and attempts to brace Livy with his outstretched arm, the tires screech for a brief moment before the car lurches sideways, and the chassis groans as the car flips into the ditch, shattering the windshields on impact. With this great impact, Livy snaps out of her stupor.
Fuck!
What happened?
I didn't see it. There's a fucking massive hole in the road. This whole town is falling apart.
What? Thought we were...
Fuck. What else is near us right now? Anything?
As the car settles on its roof, droplets of liquid patter you from above. As you kind of look, you find yourself in this bit of a new sinkhole that's been created in the road. You're not too far down, but as you look, you can see the sign. You remember passing the sign for the cemetery, not too far back.
Yeah. Okay. Shit.
Gabby, is Gabby okay? Gabby.
Yeah, I'll look into the back and try to grab Gabby, make sure that she's not too hurt.
As the engine continues to idle, a sweet acrid fume starts to pervade the cabin. As you look back, you see Gabby is slumped in the back, showered with broken glass, still breathing.
Yeah, we gotta get out of this car right now. But I'll grab Gabby out of the back and be like, Livy, let's start. We gotta start towards the cemetery. Go.
As you reach out to go grab Gabby, and go to pull a little weight, you notice that your arm doesn't really respond. And as you kind of sit upright, you notice that your arm is kind of hanging loose on your shoulder.
Fuck. Livy, I need help. Please help me.
Okay. What happened? Oh my God, your shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I just try to? It looks to be dislocated. Maybe we can shove it back or something. Just take a deep breath.
I'm breathing, Livy. I'm breathing.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
It was like it pops back into place.
Okay.
Rory feels a wave of heat go throughout his nervous system as extreme pain kind of pervades his shoulder and system.
Yeah.
You just rotate your arm. I'll get Gabby. Just grab what we need from the front. Let that sort itself out. I got Gabby. Come on, sweetie, wake up. I'm clearing the glass shards off of her. I'm unbuckling her. Come on, sweetie, come on.
Seatbelts weren't a thing until like the 50s.
Oh. Of course not. It's imagination.
So as you pick her up, you see that she just tumbled a little bit. She has a little bit of bruising, nothing broken, minor cuts, but she looks fine as you kind of pull her out of the car and begin to clamber out of the rubble and the wreckage.
Right, okay. To the cemetery. Okay.
If we see any cars that are like along the road that look like that, we could take them. Try to break into them. But otherwise
there's nothing on this road at the moment. You're kind of
I guess I mean just like as we come back into town, if there's any way that like if someone's in a car who we could stop.
You do remember that you left George's car in the woods, probably not even.
Right. Yes, let's go to that. Yeah. Sorry, it was a long time ago. I kind of forgot that we still have that car available. It's actually a much better option than my car.
But so as you kind of hobble away from the wreckage and into the cemetery to cut through towards where you left the car, the headlights.
You had like reminded us of all of this stuff, and I'm still like, oh my god, just flustered at the moment.
You're good. I literally had to do like weeks of prep to make sure I remembered everything, so I have a little bit of advantage. But that being said, as you kind of crawl from the wreckage of the sinkhole and hobble back into the cemetery the woods next to the cemetery, you spend the next few minutes passing through mud and trudging through the bramble as you make your way, injured but battered but still alive, towards where you left George's abandoned vehicle, Anubis.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, that was the name of the car. As you
I don't remember that at all, but I like that a lot.
A sight for sore eyes.
As you walk, it seems like a good as time as any to maybe make a game plan of some sort.
So we're both on the same page that we're going to George's car. That's probably their safest bet.
Yes.
Okay, Livy, and then what?
Okay. And then I gotta remember if there's a way to just we won't be seen while we're in the car, so we're fine. I think we need to get out of this hellhole of a town quickly. Yeah. I say we check the car, see if we left any weapons in there, and we prepare ourselves for a rough exit, and we just get the hell out of Dodge. We go back, and we just lay low and recover for just
back where?
We can go back to my place, back to my uncle's place. There's plenty of space.
Look, I think we're probably better off going to New York. I mean, going to my place. You know, my people. I don't know where your uncle is, but I have people who can protect us. They don't know all this fancy schmancy magic shit.
Okay.
But they know protection.
Okay, that's a much better plan. I mean, we would definitely be just the three of us if we went to mine. So that's fair. That's yeah.
Where's your uncle?
I mean, I don't necessarily have one anymore. The place is just mine. It's my house that he left me. But I've been working on things. It's protected, but if we get to your house soon enough, maybe we can pick up some things. I can start protecting the barrier and setting up, just setting up what we need to keep ourselves from being seen while we make a game plan.
Okay. Look, I'll get in touch with, my sort of family there as soon as I can, but, until we get a phone, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
So let's get out of town, get to a phone, make sure there's a place waiting for us when we arrive.
Yeah, and if we can find a phone next to any kind of, grocer or something.
Grocer?
A place
looking for a snack?
No, Rory. I need salt and a lot of it, and if there's a place with a payphone next to somewhere that I can get a ton of salt, I think we'll be in good shape.
I didn't know you had a sodium deficiency. Is that the thing that you've always dealt with, or?
I'll explain it when we get there, I guess.
Sure. So it's not for you. It's it's a thing. That's like a thing for us.
Yes.
Okay, you could have lived with that.
Yeah, it's for our barrier. So it's
From like evil spirits or from these people?
From everything, Rory.
Salt is gonna stop people. We're going.
Salt is good. We need the salt phone next to a grocery store with produce. We gotta go. Kids, we'll start there.
Okay.
As you kind of round a particular thick set of bushes and bramble, you spot the car once again. It looks like there's a dozen or so sets of footprints around, and it's been picked over pretty well. But the car seems to be in running operational and running order. The tires are still good.
When you say it's been picked over pretty well, like who found, like the people who were chasing us before found it in the woods?
It seems that way, yeah.
Yeah.
They even took the owner's manual when you look in the glove box.
This is fucking rude. This isn't really a question. This is like a question for Livy, I guess. But looks like people have been here, right? Doesn't look like anything's fucked up. I think the car's still gonna run. But that, George's, schmoopity boopity bullshit, is that still gonna work?
As long as the seal is intact on the car, it should be.
Okay, so that's what I'm asking. Is the seal still intact?
It's because the car is not damaged. I can only assume that it's fine.
You look at the runes that are kind of etched into the metal on the inside, and they're still there. They're on. Nobody fucked with them.
Oh, all right, Georgia. I hate you, but thank you. We're good. Are there any weapons or anything left in the car? Can we?
No, they've been Anything that was left over has been taken.
Okay, alright, okay. Rory, we're good. I'm putting Gabby in the car. Let's go.
Yeah. I sit down and sort of remember for the first time that I got fucking shot in the butt. It's like, fuck.
What happened? What's wrong?
Nah, it's just my fucking ass, dude. I forgot I got shot.
Your ass? Oh my god. We can check those when we get back to yours.
No, I know. It's like, it just fucking hurts. Alright, I try to turn the key.
As you turn the key, the engine kind of rattles up, and takes a second to turn over, but it does. And as the engine starts, you begin to roll, and you find a nearby footpath that kind of heads west, and you're hoping it'll intersect into the main street.
Like a footpath that's big and like an old carriage path, something like that we could take a car down and...
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's looking like our best option right now because the main roads seem absolutely fucked.
Okay. I trust you.
Okay, well, I don't know that I trust me, but this is all I got, so...
Do you want me to drive?
No, I got it. This is my thing. I might have fucked up once, but I'm not gonna fuck up again.
Okay, just watch out for the sinkholes.
Yep.
As you head down the carriage path, the car bounces slightly as you pull back onto the road and take a left to head towards the wooden bridge out of town.
How does the outside of the car look? Like, is it going to be obvious that we were in a chase? I can't recall, and forgive me, I can't recall if there's like bullet holes or...
There's a bit of dents in the back and some broken glass. Okay. None of the windshield's cracked a little bit on the back, but nothing nothing like bullet holes or anything. Too glaring. Plus it's night, so as long as you make it wherever you're going before dawn, you got a little bit of cover there.
Okay, thank you.
As you make your way onto Main Street and up towards the wooden bridge, you kind of head up the hill and out of the woods a little bit, and kind of in the rear views in the mirrors you can see the parts of the town are burning, and as the seaside town kind of shrinks into view. As ahead, a large wooden sign in the middle of the road appears, and as you kind of approach, you can read, "Bridge out ahead, road closed."
Oh.
Next to it, a patrol car is stationed, sitting idle on the shoulder.
A patrol, like Rockport Police patrol car?
Yes.
Sick. And they've seen us.
Odds are.
Or it's not clear. Yeah, okay.
You're the only set of headlights at night.
Yeah. Bridge out, road closed.
Yes.
Yeah, why don't we... fuck, Livy. Do we just keep driving? I'm just still going slow.
Yeah, we'll just go normal.
Do you think the bridge is really out? Is this a bridge we took in?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Do you believe that the bridge is out?
I don't know. It's we don't have any other choice, Rory. We gotta...
Okay. We're gonna keep going.
We'll just see. Worst case, we'll try to find another route. But
all right. So as you kind of approach, you're now about 100 feet away from the sign. About that time where you... How do you make this maneuver?
So we're passing the patrol car. That's sort of on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that he's sort of seen us already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, geez. I'm not really sure what to do. I don't...
It's fine. It'll be fine. We'll just... We've been in worse situations, right?
So what, we just go past him, even though the sign says road closed, bridge out? And what happens when he, turns his lights on and follows us?
Then we say we're new in town, and maybe you can guide us in a new direction.
I think everybody in this town knows exactly who we are. I think what we do is we just fucking put the pedal to the metal right now and go.
Are you...
Oh, fuck it, Livy. I don't have another choice. And I'm just gonna fucking shift into 4th, 5th, 6th, whatever I got, and start.
Let's go. Let's go then.
As you kind of, as you're approaching, you were kind of going a little slow, as if you were about to turn around, and as you...
Yeah. Totally on purpose, that's it.
Take the turn to kind of like pretend like you're about to pull a Yui, you just gun it and scrape the side of the patrol car in between the sign and kind of veer off the road a little bit as you book it past them.
I'm gonna reach back and hold on to Gabby in the back seat.
As you press the pedal to the floor and whip past the sign, the car lurches from side to side as you pull back onto the road and gun it towards the bridge. The lights immediately turn on and the patrol car begins to follow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. We could have taken it slow, but here we are.
This is the only choice I saw we had, and I'm just trying to drive faster than a patrol car.
As you press the pedal to the floor, you pick up speed at a pretty alarming rate, and as you make the wheels start to hit the bridge, you hit that drone as you pass the.
Okay, Anubis. Goddamn.
As the wounded planks drone under the tires, it creates a bit of a hollow echo as falling behind you as you it roars as you pass the bridge. The lights kind of slowly shrinking behind you as you make purchase with the pavement once again. With full traction, you gun it to the floor again and speed off around a corner. Over the next half mile or so, you watch those blue lights slowly but surely disappear into the darkness behind you.
Yeah, they're not going that far out of Rockport. I had a feeling.
Oh my goodness.
They stick to their own turf,
Oh, good.
All we had to do was make it over that bridge. I will say that was a fucking 50-50 gamble we just made, and I'm really glad our odds came up.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good call.
So, the drive to New York begins, huh?
Yeah, it begins.
Just glad to be out of Rockport.
Hell yes.
And with that, as the dark woods around streaking past the windows bleed by like acrylic paint, the car continues off into darkness. And we're going to take a little break right now.
Sure.
We will be back in about 10-15 minutes. The timer's not always accurate. But when we do come back, we will go through this little montage and get back into New York City. See where our story takes us from there.
Woo woo.
But with all that said, we'll be back. Go ahead and get your stretches. Take care of yourself. We'll be back in a bit. See ya.
See you in just a bit.
As we flicker back to life slowly, but surely.
Oh God!
We're here.
We are here now. We are back with Occult Origins, the first episode of the second season. Yes, numbers. So we just left off with the group escaping Rockport finally, and we'll kind of pick up with them on the sleepy car ride back to New York. With that, let's go ahead and just pull this back. Gotta get our setting music all in place. Oh, that's what that
was. Love those moments.
I'm like, ooh, this sounds good here. I'm like, wait,
sounds
no,
nice.
that's for this part. Oh well. Missed opportunity. So, the next several hours are a blur of headlights and dark acrylic marshland bleeding past the rain-strewn windows. As the car winds and dips over hills and in valleys of the countryside, Rory, his head kind of eyes begin to droop as they stretch into the second and third hour of the car ride.
Yeah, how are we looking on gas at this point?
Yeah, and it's looking about a little under. It's starting to hit that close to the E.
Yeah, okay. Livy, we're gonna have to stop soon.
Yeah. You ready to switch?
If you want, look, I can try to make it the rest of the way. My eyes are starting to dip a little bit, but
No, I just had a pretty good quick nap. I'm good.
I'll look back at Gabby in the back seat. She's still out.
She's still sleeping soundly.
Poor thing,
Yeah, she's been through a lot.
to say the least.
Yeah, just hope she wakes up on the other side of it.
Yeah, where she can actually be a kid.
Yeah, or something like that. Okay, gas. We gotta find gas.
Yeah.
As you kind of look, it takes a minute or two, but you end up spotting a gas station on the side of the road and pulling over to it. Luckily, the lights are on and it's 24 hours, but it is self-service.
Good. Okay, good. I hate it when they come up to your car and try to do it for you. It's way too much.
Yeah, I think the less interactions we have to have, the better right now.
Yeah.
Coffee would be great right now, though. So late.
I mean, I'm probably not in any shape to go inside if there is a inside bit of this gas station. Is there?
No, but there is a booth with a teller who has a couple like little candy bars and stuff like that for sale.
Okay, yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah.
I think it's probably best not to bother them.
That's fair.
Still gotta figure out a telephone, but for now, let's worry about gas.
Yeah.
I still have some cash. I suppose I could give it to you to hand to that guy, and he just puts whatever I have on the pump.
Yeah. You sure you don't want me to get a bar or anything from the stand?
No, I can't really think about eating right now.
Okay. I might grab something for Gabby.
Yeah, get something, and then for yourself if you want. And I'll just hand her, a wad of cash or whatever.
Wad of cash. You hand her $5.
Okay, yeah. A rolled up $5 bill, which is, a good amount of money in 19 whatever we are in.
It's like
20.
handing somebody like a 50.
Yeah.
And as you wander over to the booth, it's a droll-looking man with balding hair, and he's poring over his a crossword puzzle, and he doesn't even look up as you put the change on the thing. Which pump?
That just the only car that's out there right now.
Yeah, that's a joke, honey. He takes the money.
Oh.
Have a good night.
Wait, can I grab just one of those bars, please? And
do you want the payday?
Yeah. Can I get a payday and a Mars bar, and you can put the rest on the pump?
Okay. He hands it over. You have a nice night.
Yeah, you have a good one too.
Hey, by the way.
Yeah?
What is a 5-letter word for pride? Well, pride's not it, though.
A 5-letter word for pride?
Yeah, just negative pride or something like that.
I'm not sure I know.
That's with an H. I just don't get it. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. I hope you figure that out.
Thanks. As you walk away, you're like, wait, is this word right? Shit, I shouldn't have done this in pen. And as you kind of wander back over to the car, you end up pulling the nozzle and fueling up the vehicle. And as you kind of, Rory, as you kind of step out to kind of just stretch your legs and switch seats, you get the hairs on the back of your neck kind of stand up. Just can't help but feel like you're being watched.
Yeah, I'll just sort of look over my shoulder to see if there is anyone.
Rory,
back at the
okay?
pump? Yeah, just got that feeling like someone's watching us. I'll look over to where the teller's sitting.
Teller's just still doing his crossword. You look into the shadows of the trees kind of around you. And you don't know if it's a trick of the light, but you feel like something's out there watching.
We gotta keep moving, Livy. I don't like it here.
Yeah, no problem. I'll walk over to the driver's side and start adjusting the seat for my frame, since Rory is much larger than I.
Yeah, you pull the entire bench up. And settle into the car, and as you start up the car and roll off the gas station, you head back out into the night, or at this point, early morning. As you continued through Massachusetts on the way to New York City, headlights passing by kind of leading strings as you kind of watch the lines in the road pass you by over and over and over.
Hey, Livy, can I just say, this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but I mean, what isn't at this point, right? You know, in some ways, this past couple weeks, you know, whatever, it's been the worst fucking weeks of my life, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, in like another way, kind of the most, like, alive I've ever felt, you know?
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I absolutely agree. I've
Feels like I'm doing something.
Yeah.
Or like,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm a part of something.
I mean, you are, Rory. You've always been, though, it seems.
Nah, I haven't. Nah, I've just been out here, you know, doing my own thing for a long time, doing what other people wanted, and now I'm kind of doing, you know, something that's just, it's bigger than that, you know, or it feels like it.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, I mean, you still have family. They may not be blood, but you've got plenty of family.
Yeah, I guess I'm saying I was always doing stuff for them, you know, cause for family or whatever. But now I'm doing stuff because just this past couple weeks or whatever, this whole thing I've been doing it for. I don't know. It just feels bigger than a mob contract or a job. Feels like, you know, the world, and I don't know.
I feel as though you are your own compass.
What do you mean?
You're guiding yourself. You are your own compass.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I kind of feel like my own compass, I think. You know, when Weatherwood or whatever his name asked us to step out of the cave or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
No. It's kind of the first time I've been, you know, I made a lot of hard decisions, you know, but it's the first one that I really feel like I made for myself, you know?
Yeah?
Somebody says you do something, somebody says drive, you drive. Somebody says, you know, get rid of him, you get rid of him. But in that moment, I could have gone back, and it's kind of nice to be on the other side.
Yeah.
Feel a little bit freer in that way, I think. I'm a little bit worried about what it's going to mean going back to the mob, you know, asking them for help. I think there's going to be expectations if we go back, Livy, you know?
Expectations?
Yeah. I mean, if they're going to put us up for some time, I'm going to be expected to do things, you're going to be expected to do things to earn that safety, you know?
I think I understand, Rory, but what I think we've done enough with secrets, you know, considering.
I'm not trying to keep a secret. I guess I'm saying, what are you? They're gonna ask me, right? Dom's gonna ask me. He's gonna say, "So, you're staying in the safe house for a little while? Okay, sure, I can do that for you." Aizan, whatever, right? And then he's gonna say, "This Livy, though. What can she do? What can she do for us?" And I know you're incredible, right? You got a lot you can do. But it's maybe something to think about, right? So what can you do?
Rory, I'm in this. We walked out of near-death experiences together, and that was not an easy thing. I'm not gonna let this Don.
Dom, but yeah. I didn't mean Don. I guess he's not a Don, right? Dom's not a Don, is he?
Don's the right hand man.
Yeah, he's the right hand man. He's not a. I think he would look. Maybe he will be one day, right? But no, his name is Dom.
Just, Rory, all I ask is that just you be honest with me, and I am here. I am here. We walked out of there together. We're walking into this together.
I've done some fucked up things in my day, but nothing more fucked up than what we just did, right? So I'm okay not keeping secrets. Look, I honestly, all I'm sort of saying is, you know, you've been helpful fixing me up before, right? So if Dom lets us know, he calls us one night and he says, "Hey, I got a guy whose pinky finger just got chopped off, and I need someone to stop the bleeding. You might be the woman for the job." Okay? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've seen worse.
Yeah, it'll just be sort of no questions asked, no questions received kind of deal, right? Somebody shows up, you take care of it, we take care of it, they walk away.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, that's I don't know. I feel like that's pretty good. It's a pretty good deal, and that's something that we can use, right? That's something we can use.
Yeah, but Gabby stays out of their eyesight. Like they will need to know minimum about her.
Yeah, she's just a kid. I mean, honestly, I'll tell you, there's this wonderful woman. She kind of helped raise me a little bit. Her name's Mary. She runs an orphanage on the upper, I want to say, east side. Is it upper west side? Upper east side? I don't remember. Upper west side? I think it's upper west side. Upper east side. She runs a little orphanage on the upper east side. She might be able to help us out a little bit. I'm not saying Gabby goes to live in an orphanage, but I am saying maybe.
Okay.
Longer term, she might be a good resource for us.
Okay.
But I know she's just a kid. I'm not going to let her get involved in, money shit.
Okay.
As,
go ahead.
As the car continues down the road, the very first hues of light begin to bleach the sky a little bit.
I'm probably gonna fall asleep here in a second. I feel like maybe a little bit because I lost a lot of blood, and maybe a little bit because I'm actually just fucking tired. But
I think I'm the last one you have to explain resting to, Rory. You go ahead and.
Yeah, I just don't want anything to happen while I'm asleep.
I promise I'll let you know if something comes up or I need you. I promise.
Yeah. I know I just talked a lot. I feel like I said a lot of shit and that didn't really mean anything. But I think I'm just trying to say, thanks. Thanks for coming with me back there. You could have let me die. And I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure that you don't regret that.
I believe you, Rory. And trust me, I'm not holding it over your head. You're actually stuck with me now. So, buckle up, Buttercup.
All right, I trust you. And I'll fall asleep.
And Rory kind of tucks into the corner of the car and immediately kind of dozes off. As he gets into maybe half of a dream. He remembers the imagery of doors, crows, and hearing the sound of waves, but also spiderweb. He wakes up. As the light of day transforms the dark hues of the night into color, the city forms on the horizon. As you get into town, the streets bustle with vehicles and pedestrians zigging and zagging to and fro along their various trajectories. As they enter Manhattan, Rory begins scanning this. Oh, I'm sorry. Livy begins scanning the streets. I guess the other way. Scanning the streets for a payphone.
Am I awake at this point? Am I still asleep?
You're
I just started awake. Right from the dream. Kind of wrote my eyes a bit. Oh man, I love that smell. I feel like you can always tell, like when you're home. It's got like a different smell to it. Even if that smell is, shit and piss. But fucking love New York, man.
fresh off the pavement in the morning.
Oh, I think that's one right there. Hey, you see on that corner?
Oh. Yeah.
You pull over to the side and pull off onto the street and park. Rory hops out and kind of jogs over to the payphone as he kind of rubs the sleep out of his eyes. As he reaches the receiver, he picks it up and clinks a dime into the machine before holding the receiver to his ear. An older lady's voice comes over the line. Number, please?
Yeah. I'll give her the number for Dom.
Hold the line, please. The line clicks over and begins to ring. As you sit there and the cars pass, a few rings go by, and before a young lady answers, "Hello, Mr. Giovanni's office."
Yeah, this is Rory Shack. I'm looking for Dom.
Dom isn't... Rory? I mean, he's not available, but Orsino is, if you'd like to speak with him.
Yeah, Orsino will do. Yep.
Let me just transfer you. She trails off before the line clicks over once more. Rory!
Orsino, how are you?
Doing well. What do I owe the pleasure of this call?
Look, I know I've been in and out a little bit these past couple of weeks. I'm back in town.
Okay.
I got someone with me. I think she could be a valuable asset. She's she's not medically licensed, but she's got the know-how to fix somebody up if you're in a pinch. But the issue is we don't got a place to stay, and we might have some trouble following us.
What kind of trouble there, Rory?
Yeah, we got into a little trouble while we were out of town. There's this group. They think we...
was it with the Irish?
No, it's not the Irish. They're this... Look, it's kind of a long story, Orsino. I don't know about talking... I'll happily talk to you about it. It's not the... no. It's not... No authorities who are going to be coming... No feds or nothing like that. No feds. None of the Irish. No Polish mob. It's not nothing like that. But Orsino, I'll happily talk to you about it in person if you like. It was up in Massachusetts. We were there for a couple of... for a little bit.
Okay.
But it's some weird fucking shit, Orsino. It's weird. It's real weird.
Okay. Well, I think we can definitely help you out there. Now, you listen now. It's going to be all right. Remember that safe house in Highbridge?
Sure. Yeah, I think so.
It's over in the tenement there. Yeah. It's all yours. There should be plenty of space to lay low with you and that the two that are with you.
Yeah.
That being
you got
said,
some security there, or
it's a quiet place. We don't use it that often. It's probably going to be a little dusty, but nobody knows about it. But we'll send some guys over a few hours as soon as they can to resupply you and get you some protection. I think they have some stuff in the pantry there.
Can you have them bring just a fucking ton of salt with them when they come?
Salt?
Yeah, like sandbags of salt if they can.
You
like
on
the
that
stuff
new
that they use on the streets?
That new diet? Is that like?
No, it's just one of the. I don't really know what's up, but she says we need a lot of salt. So. I was thinking if we just could get sandbags of salt, like industrial wholesale, whatever.
Bags. Like rock salt?
Yeah. I mean, I think that'll do. I don't know. Probably.
Okay. Well, we'll see what we can dig up. But yeah, head on over there, and if you wanted to talk in person, I'll be there. I can probably swing by sometime tomorrow.
Yeah, sure.
Sounds good. Need anything else?
Thank you. No, I appreciate this.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of if I need anything else. No, do you don't need anything, do you?
Not at this moment. We can talk about anything we need tomorrow.
Yeah, not on the phone, probably, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, take care.
Thank you.
Phone clicks. As you hang up the receiver, the dime falls into the machine further, and you turn back. Head back to Livy in the car.
All right, we got a place to go, Livy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was quick work. So about that grocery store, I don't think I see any near here.
No, I think they're gonna be able to bring some salt over to the place. If not, then we can go out from there. But hopefully there'll be some salt there when we get there.
Awesome, great. And bandages for us to.
Oh fuck, bandages. Yeah. Why don't we try to stop somewhere as we go?
Okay. How much further from here? Do you have an idea?
You're about a block or two from Broadway right now, so you just need to go back over the Washington Bridge and head over down a little south. It's probably 15 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
The traffic.
Why don't we? Yeah, we'll take a little trip to whatever sort of pharmacy we see along the way, and then head to there.
All right. We'll,
I'll let Livy go in. I'll drive from this point on. These are my streets, I got it.
Fair enough. As you kind of Italian job your way through New York, you stop by the pharmacy to let Livy out. She grabs it's not exactly what she wanted, but it is a pretty decent jug of salt. Apparently they don't sell bags here. Ridiculous. And a couple bandages and antibiotics and stuff like that. As you kind of get back into the car and head over to the safe house, you bustle through the streets along with traffic and through crazy intersections where no lights exist, and you just go with the flow. And as you kind of finally reach the pewter brick tenement building, as you kind of exit, it kind of glowers down upon you from its bay windows. As you unload the car and Gabby, you enter into the breezeway. And as the door kind of closes behind you, the New York city sound and ambience kind of dies out immediately. As Rory kind of wanders over to the mailbox and pulls out a key ring with a dozen or so keys and with a jingle, and produces a small brass key from the fray and inserts it into the lock. With a satisfying click, he inserts it and turns the key, opening the mailbox to reveal a single house key inside. He retrieves it, locks the box back up, and closes it up once more before passing through the second door and into the atrium. As you enter the area, and the air is dusty, but an old cherry wood case, wooden staircase kind of leads upward.
Yeah, I think this is right.
You look at the key and it says room 103. Or, sorry, 301. Dyslexia.
Okay. Yeah, we're going up. I've got Gabby sort of slung in my arms.
You feel a little strain in your elbow, or your shoulder.
Shoulder, yeah, for sure.
But you're just kind of gritting through it at the moment.
Yeah, I'm still kind of, even though it's been a day or almost a day, still kind of running on adrenaline until we actually get to the apartment.
Oh yeah, you've hit your third wind by now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we go up, 3 floors.
As you
or two floors, I suppose.
Got our bags.
As the staircase groans underneath each step, you make your way up the flights of stairs and finally reach.
As we're going up the stairs, yeah, you know what? This is for a different time. I'll save it.
Okay. As you climb the stairs, you reach the top floor and 4 doors sit in the hall. As you cross over and find 301, you insert the key, turn the door, and swing the door open. Inside, a small, dimly lit apartment with the tattered curtains drawn. You walk in as you look around and you see a bed, a couple chairs, and a dingy couch. That's all of it's a little dusty. In the back, there's a little kitchenette, and before that, kind of separating the 2 rooms, is a bathroom. It's, just got a small tub and fixtures and whatnot.
Shit, Livy, you're probably used to a lot nicer than this. I'm sorry, but it's we can clean it up.
It's safe. It's a safe place for us to start. Let me just set these bags down and get these sheets sorted so Gabby can lay down for a bit.
Yeah, I'll put her on. Is there like a couch, love seat, something that I can just put her down on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lay her down on the couch and help Livy get the room ready.
Yeah, I'll do what I was gonna do before because I keep thinking about it. I'm gonna go out to like the staircase and I'm just gonna try to I don't know how to explain, but like I'm gonna try to loosen one of the floorboards as much as possible so that it's as creaky as possible.
Okay.
That's the whole thing.
Rory's a dock worker, and I mean, just I'm just gonna do a quick. I just want to do a little. I'm doing quick research. Steel toe boots history. I don't know when they were made. I just want to make sure they're around. But when? When were they? 1930. Not yet. Not yet. All right. So what I'll say is, he's got a pair of boots on. He goes to the third, 3 steps down, and he goes to the step itself. He kind of using his heel a little bit. He kicks it up like hard as he can, like 3 or 4 times until he hears it crack. And then he steps on it and it squeaks like crazy.
Yeah. That's like perfect.
And then he nods as a job well done and heads back up to the room.
Okay, Livy. So it's primitive, right? But the 3rd stair from the top is gonna make a shitload of noise if anybody steps on it. So if you hear that floorboard creak, just tighten your butt cheeks.
Got it. Tighten the cheeks.
Or just, be prepared.
Yeah. Speaking of cheeks, we need to take care of your...
Right. Yeah, for sure.
And the antiseptic, and Gabby's still resting. So now's a really great time to just refresh.
Yeah, all right. Let me just wash up real quick and then we can do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to just not be disgusting. I'm gonna just take a quick shower and get some of the dirt out of the wound. Not I'm not gonna actually touch the wound, but just bathe.
Insert gratuitous naked Rory scene in the shower.
Yeah.
It's steamy.
Big himbo
windows fog
scene.
up. We'll cut to the drain shot with just actual grime washing off of them initially, mixed with a little bit ribbons of blood.
Yep.
And after the steamy shower scene is over, Rory comes back out in a towel.
Well, I do want to add, while Rory is in the shower, not to just extend this part, but so while Rory is in there, Livy's kind of trying to tidy up, and as she's going, I'm putting salt around to seal all the openings. So just kind of cleaning and placing as a...
Okay. And as you kind of like spend a little bit extra time in here and the apartment warms up a little bit, you kind of, it's kind of late summer, and the heat starts to build up a little bit here through the day. And you notice that the sweat on your brow starts to bead up a little bit. And a weird, sickly sweet smell, kind of like forgotten blackberries, kind of twinges your nostrils in the apartment as you kind of clean some things. But you do your best, and with the cleaning and whatnot. As you kind of take stock while he's in the shower, you find that there's some canned goods in the pantry and two 5-gallon glass jugs of water kind of at the bottom of the pantry for you guys for drinking water.
That's good. That's definitely a good thing.
The bed itself, the sheets are a bit tattered, but they're more or less, they look clean. They look like they were cleaned before they got dusty, at least. And there is a fresh set in the closet and in the drawers. There's also a little vanity in the corner, if you desire.
Nice.
But as Rory kind of comes out of the shower, towel wrapped around his waist, hair wet.
Okay. So where should I?
I'm just gonna glance over to make sure Gabby's still asleep. To the.
I'll just lay down on the floor, right? And then you can just.
You might want something a little bit more comfy. If you lay on the bed, I'll be able to have more. It'll be high like the tables I typically work on. So yeah.
Okay, sure.
So
just go face down on the bed.
Yep. And I'm gonna grab a washcloth in case you wanna bite on this while I readdress your wounds. I cannot. I can't promise you that this is gonna be fun.
I appreciate that, but I don't need it.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna unpack my tools and kind of clear my throat to gesture for the beginning of kind of undressing where the cheek injury is.
He's laying on the towel, so there's this awkward moment. He's like, a little bit of help. Oh, yeah. But as Rory kind of lays down, he just feels his muscles sink into the bed, and like his eyelids just almost turn to lead as he's just fucking so tired. And
I can sleep through this.
as Livy begins to start up the procedure, he just drifts off.
Yep.
Livy doesn't even notice, honestly, until she's actually kind of almost impressed with how well he's just not reacting to anything. It's like, wow, like usually when I'm digging the bullet out, people like at least wince.
Yeah.
But and then eventually, like right around then is when you first hear the first.
Oh, that's why. All right, well, it's better than a screaming patient.
And as he
noise to wake the neighbors.
As he lays there, bare-assed, while you finish your your procedure, you tuck the blanket down, and after you're done stitching him up and cleaning him, and go to check on Gabby, who still is sound asleep. She, as you kind of brush the hair out of her face and get her a blanket, you go, what do you do?
Livy will kind of take a walk around her new surroundings to familiarize herself with it. Pausing at the windows, kind of peeking out, getting the lay of the land, and just kind of getting more familiar with what's going on. Try to find a journal, which is something she likes to do to kind of decompress before.
You find some a notepad and like some pencils in one of the drawers in the kitchen.
Yeah, just kind of take stock of the day, and then she'll find a spot on the other side of Rory with the extra blankets and try to doze off herself.
And as she dozes off, we kind of go back to Rory's perspective a little bit here, as that was unceremonious. As
oh, can I mention?
Yes.
She takes a shower. This is very
100%.
important. She takes a shower before she lays down.
100%. I felt like it was implied, so that's why we didn't even mention it.
Okay, I just want to be completely...
100%. She takes a very long shower. Luckily, it's a apartment and there's lots of hot water. But as this kind of scene fades away, we come to Rory as his head rests against a fractured window pane. His eyes flutter open to see an orphanage courtyard blanketed in French snow.
Do I see anyone in the courtyard?
No one. The snow is undisturbed. There's no one out in the courtyard, but you do actually spot two blackbirds, which are odd for this season.
I'll start walking towards the door.
As you lift your head and away from the window, you notice the small hairline crack lead to a large, almost shatter in the window that's spiderwebbed in shape.
This is like Mary's orphanage, right?
Yep.
I'll call out Mary.
As you turn, streamers of lights adorn the rec halls for Christmas, and the shadows of memories roam the halls and rooms as the echoes of past conversations drone on dissonantly. Mary's voice answers. Yes, Rory.
What happened to the window?
Oh, it wouldn't be the first time the boys shattered it.
Okay. Yeah, I was just worried for a second.
And then you kind of remember the one time that you guys actually were playing baseball in the courtyard. It's a little too small for a regular diamond, so when you hit the ball a little too hard, you kind of... something similar happened.
This wasn't from... Okay, something similar. This wasn't from... It's not like... No. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Was it a game of baseball, or what was it this time?
You know boys and their games.
Sure.
No one ever messes up.
I see.
Who did it?
Look, nobody wants to be a snitch.
She lets out a deep sigh and kind of like shakes her head at you with her hands on her hips. Rory. And her voice kind of trails off as that memory passes.
Yeah. Hey, happy holidays. Huh?
Merry Christmas.
I'll go to get the customary, like, money that I give her around the holidays from my pocket. Is it there?
Yep. Memory continues to play out like you remember and pulling the coins out of your pocket.
Yeah. So I just say, hey, look, I know it's not as much as I would like, but take care of yourself, okay? This is a gift for you and for the orphanage.
I'll be sure to put it in the donation box. Thank you, Rory.
Hey, no, don't put all of it in the donation box. Some of it's for you.
You know that's not how we work, Rory.
Well, I'm giving you the money, okay? You put however much you think you should in the donation box, and you keep the rest.
And what if I decide to put it all in the donation box? What then?
Look, I can't stop you, okay? But I'm just saying you could use a new pair of shoes, Mary.
She looks down at the tattered slippers she wears. And... Thank you, Roy. I appreciate it.
Yeah. It's the least I can do.
She smiles warmly at you, and
So I imagine dinner's cooking. You guys need help? What's going on?
You know, ever since last time, we can't let you in the kitchen. You keep...
Oh, fuck.
Last time you stole all the carrots.
Yeah.
And we had to find him under your bed like a week later.
That was a long time ago, okay?
That being said, I hear the new girl has, locked herself in the room.
Oh, really?
Maybe you should go check on her.
Sure.
And as you, walk down the hall towards the dorms, the older kids, you pass many doors and you reach, the final one, and it's a, familiar door with a etched-in, all-seeing eye in the wooden door.
Wait, like the door from my dream?
Mm-hmm.
Previous dream? Okay, so this is
where you go to dream.
Right, okay. I just meant, I thought it was like, it's not a familiar door in the orphanage, it's a familiar door in my dreams.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I turn the doorknob.
It doesn't turn. But you do hear a voice, but you can't make it out quite.
Hello? I'll just knock on the door.
As you
Hey,
knock,
I know you're in there.
As you knock, the door almost sounds hollow.
I'll sort of like trace the... okay, go ahead, sorry.
The voice continues to mutter.
I'll put my ear to the door and put my hand, like my fingers up, like trace the indentation of the eye on the door as I'm like listening to...
Okay. As you press your ear to the door and kind of run your finger over the all-seeing eye, as it were, you hear waves in the rush of wind. But also Gabby's faint voice muttering something barely audible under her breath. I'm gonna need a listen check.
Yeah, definitely. Yes!
And with that, you hear the distant crows cawing and the whisper of the sorcerer Blackwood, the spinner in darkness. The sorcerer Blackwood, the spinner in darkness. The sorcerer Blackwood, the spinner in darkness. And as you listen to this intently, your heart skips a beat as you hear the step from the real world squeak loudly. And the dream melts away from around you, and you snap back awake in the real world. As you wake up, you look around.
Okay.
Gabby's sleeping on the couch, but Libby's nowhere to be seen.
What the fuck?
And that concludes the episode.
You on the internet.